I've never feared any man in my life. We don't back down from anyone, and that's what got me in trouble. I don't play games, I don't kiss anyone's ass, and I'm a real man. And if I die, I want to die a man. What I am when I step on that court is you. I become that. I am that killer snake, and I'm stone cold, man. This is what I've chosen. Why do I give up my life purpose? So, do or die. And it's not a gloomy thing, just going to make it happen. The other strength I had was that for me, it was do or die, where other people kind of called it quits and threw in the towel. I didn't have the choice. You know, the fear didn't just drop off and let me just sit down for a bit so I could go and go and go and go. I consider myself a do-or-die person, someone that has the fortitude, the work ethic, and the grit to turn all their passions into reality by seeing it, believing it, planning it, and doing it. I'm just saying that when the mind and the body connect and you don't give yourself a way out, the only way out for me at that time was death. I'm going to be a Navy SEAL, or I'm going to die trying. It's the moment you realize everything in your life has come to a point where you can either stay where you are, or you can pick up your bags. You can build the courage to move that inch in order to build even just the slightest bit of momentum. It's the time in your life where it's do or die, but the responsibility is supposed to be yours. And if you can't do it, you scratch, claw, and even die trying. The hustler is going to outwork everybody in the room. The hustler says, if me and you are on the treadmill, two things are going to happen. Either you're going to get off first, or I'm going to die trying to beat you. Because I'm completely sold out to the dream, the vision that I'm carrying. I am totally committed to this. Anything you want, you can get, but you have to be honest about it. Because if you don't love it and you ain't willing to die for it, don't do it. You ain't got to meet me nowhere. I'm coming to get you. And every giant in your life, slay them. You go back and slay them, don't kill them, slay them. It's do or die. Repeat the questions again. Why are you alive, and for what are you willing to die this very day? I've got nothing to lose. A last-ditch do or die response. What is your dream? What did you say to that teacher? What did you tell your mom and your friends? What did you say before you gave up? What did you say before reality became your truth? When did you accept the lie? When did you get comfortable? When did you get off track? When did you stop? When did you quit? I'm here to push you. I'm here to drive you. I'm here to connect with you. When did you give up? When did you talk yourself out of it? I need you to talk yourself back into it. I need you to make sure that you get those notes out. What are your goals? What are your dreams? I'm here to help you. I know you can get there. I know you can get to that next level. No doubt about it. But you gotta work, baby. You gotta work. You gotta rise up early. You gotta go to bed late. Let me tell you something. You gotta get obsessive. What are you obsessed with? Any successful person I've ever seen in my life, they are different. They are obsessive. Whatever you identify with, your intellect always tries to protect that. You're willing to fight. You're willing to die for it. It's do or die. Look, ain't no more talking. This is it. Dreaming is good. Having goals is good. But sooner or later, there comes a time when you must act. Dreams without action, that's the path to delusion. Be anyone you want. Believe that you can do it and work hard to get it, and it's yours. And never wait and see to believe it. Believe it, and you'll see it. The real question is, how bad do you want it, and what are you willing to do to get it? When is enough going to be enough? When are you going to get passionate about attacking your goals? You are either the predator or the prey. A true hunter hunts. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. It does not take talent. You don't have to be talented. You don't have to be gifted. You don't have to be the quickest, the strongest. You don't have to be the most intelligent to get to where I am. That's what you got to do. You just got to grind. Through your grind, anything worth believing for is worth fighting for. If you got faith for it, you got to have fight for it. Where's your fight? I see your fire, but I don't see your fight. And it's time to get your fight up. You have to live it. You have to want it so bad to where you'll sacrifice those Saturday nights or Friday nights with your friends. I would rather die trying to live my dreams than to live a longer life filled with regret. I can't want it for you. You have to want it for yourself. So many people are over-positive without having realistic positivity. Now, it doesn't mean you shouldn't dream big, but you better dream in sequence. To get to there, I'd have to go to here, and if I get to that here, it's like if you can't identify what levels you've got to reach to get to that, you're never going to truly believe it. There's a very small group of people in the world who don't know how to stop. Whatever you tell them, whatever you give them, they don't know how to stop. They're going to get what they want, or they're going to, die trying. They're going to give their best to figure out exactly what they want. I'd rather die than compromise my gut. Now that you've discovered, okay, I'm not doing what I want to do. I need to learn how to do what I want to do. And I need to figure out the bridge to bridge the gap between the dream and the reality. Do you know why you want to do what you actually want to do? What is your why? Because if the why is great enough, if you're aware of that why, then you can begin to back that why up with work ethic. Every why's got to be backed up by work. Work is what fuels your why. Today is the day. Today is the day that you try that new thing, the day you say sorry, say I love you, the day you go after your dreams. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life, and it can be scary. It's a big bad world out there, but you only live once, so live. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to dream big. You gotta want it so bad, you gotta give all of yourself to get it. You gotta be obsessive. You can't do what everybody else is doing and think you're going to get it, because that's not enough anymore. You gotta do something different. You gotta do something extra. Listen to me, you have to think it all the time. You gotta think about it when you're sleeping. You have to breathe it all the time. You have to visualize it all the time. You have to be transforming all the time. When you are committed to finishing what you started, there is no stopping you. That's what it's going to take, all you got, and then a little bit more. Because here's reality. In order to get it, you must become it. You can't fake success. You can't fake this thing. Trust me. Once you are self-aware of who you are and what you want to do what you must do to make the dream a reality. The do or die mentality is not just a phrase, it's a way of life. It's about pushing yourself to the absolute limit, refusing to accept anything less than your best. It's about having the courage to take risks, to face your fears head on, and to never, ever give up. It's about understanding that failure is not an option, that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. It's about being relentless, unyielding, and unstoppable in the pursuit of your goals. It's about having the mindset that you'll either achieve your dreams or die trying. This mentality separates the winners from the losers, the successful from the unsuccessful. It's what drives you to wake up early, stay up late, and put in the hard work day in and day out. It's what keeps you going when everyone else has given up. It's what makes you a true warrior, a true champion. So embrace the do or die mentality and watch as you achieve things you never thought possible. The hustler's commitment is about more than just working hard. It's about being completely and utterly dedicated to your craft. It's about putting in the hours, the sweat, the tears, and the sacrifices necessary to achieve greatness. It's about understanding that success doesn't come easy, that it requires a level of commitment that most people aren't willing to give. It's about being willing to do whatever it takes, no matter how difficult or challenging it may be. It's about having a laser-like focus on your goals and not letting anything or anyone distract you from achieving them. It's about being resilient, persistent, and determined no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. It's about having the mindset that you will outwork everyone else, that you will be the last one standing, that you will never, ever give up. The hustler's commitment is what separates the good from the great, the average from the exceptional. It's what makes you a true hustler, a true go-getter. So make that commitment today and watch as you achieve levels of success you never thought possible. Facing giants is about confronting the biggest challenges and obstacles in your life head on. It's about having the courage to stand up to your fears, to face them with confidence and determination. It's about understanding that the only way to overcome your giants is to confront them, to tackle them head on, and to refuse to back down. It's about being relentless in your pursuit of victory, no matter how daunting the challenge may seem. It's about having the mindset that no giant is too big, no obstacle too insurmountable, no challenge too great. It's about being willing to fight, to scratch, to claw, and to do whatever it takes to overcome your giants. It's about understanding that the only way to achieve greatness is to face your giants and to conquer them. So stand tall, be brave, and face your giants with everything you've got. Because when you do, you'll discover that you have the strength, the courage, and the determination to overcome anything that stands in your way. Now take a moment to look within yourself. What do you see? Is it the person you aspire to be, or is there room for growth? Sometimes the hardest journey is the one we take inside our own minds, but it's in this space, this quiet contemplation, where we find our true strength. Embrace it. Reflect on your past, but don't dwell on it. Use it as a stepping stone to build a better future. Obsession can be a double-edged sword. It drives us to achieve greatness, but it can also consume us if we're not careful. What are you willing to sacrifice to reach your goals? Time, comfort, relationships. Remember, every choice has a cost. And sometimes the greatest achievements come from the greatest sacrifices. But always ask yourself, is it worth it? Balance is key. Without it, we risk losing everything we've worked so hard for. Sometimes life throws curveballs, and it's okay to feel down. But remember, realistic positivity is about acknowledging the challenges and believing in your ability to overcome them. It's not about ignoring the negatives, but finding the strength within to rise above them. When you understand your why, your purpose, every challenge becomes a little easier to face. Ask yourself, why do you want to achieve this goal? What drives you? Your why is the fuel that will keep you going when times get tough. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. Don't wait for the perfect moment, it doesn't exist. Today is the day to take that first step. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, so start now and keep moving forward. Success doesn't come overnight, it requires unwavering commitment and relentless effort. Stay dedicated to your goals even when the going gets tough. Your commitment will be the driving force that leads you to your ultimate success.